Krishna. Today we are reading Bhagavad Gita 5.19. And over here, Krishna is saying that those whose minds are established in sameness and equanimity have already conquered the conditions of birth and death. They are flawless like Brahman, and thus they are already situated in Brahman. So here, how is it that one can have sameness? So this is continuation from the previous shloka, where Krishna was saying that that by virtue of knowledge, that true sages see with as an equal with an equal vision, a learned and gentle Brahmana, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog eater. They see everyone as the same. A Brahmin, right? A learned and gentle Brahmin, a cow, a dog, an elephant, and a dog eater also. That means a Chandal and lowest caste of people. They see everyone equally. Why? Because they see that Krishna is seated in their heart also. Every living being is part and parcel of Krishna. And continuing away, Krishna is saying that those whose minds are established in sameness and equanimity, one who sees everybody as the same, not just the people, but also all of the situations. Right? Because just like the season changes, we will have happiness followed by sadness, followed by happiness. So we should never become too happy in happiness, should not become too sad in any sadness. Right? We do not also see enemies or friends, they all are equal. In this way, once who has established sameness in everything, that everyone is the same for me, right? They have already conquered the conditions of birth and death. Krishna continues to say that they are flawless like a Brahmin and thus already situated in Brahman. That they're already situated in Krishna consciousness. Because today everything arises from not seeing everyone and everything as the same. Half the time we think we are better than someone, right? That someone does not deserve us, someone does not deserve to be with us. And the other times we think that they are way better than us, whether financially, socially, economically, anything. But when we think of everyone as part and parcel of Krishna, once you get that vision, and that Krishna is everywhere, all around us, right? Then Krishna is saying that once you get that vision, you've already conquered birth and death, the conditions of birth and death. And then you are flawless, and that you are situated in Krishna consciousness, in Krishna Himself. Actually, whether we know it or not, right? Krishna is situated within us, and we are all situated in Krishna in one way or another. Especially once once a person surrenders to Krishna and becomes a devotee of the Lord, Krishna says that he personally takes care of all of the needs and wants of that devotee. Personally, imagine Krishna, that supreme personality of Godhead, from whom millions and billions of galaxies and universes emerge. Right? That Krishna is taking care personally of us once we surrender. And the moment we surrender, we already start making our way to being situated in Krishna all the time. Right? Because our mind is always thinking about Krishna. And so in the next slok, in text 20, Krishna continues that a person who neither rejoices upon achieving something pleasant nor laments upon obtaining something unpleasant, who is self intelligent, who is unbewildered, and who knows the science of God is already situated in transcendence. So over here, Krishna is giving the symptoms of the self realized people who, with the mercy of Guru and Krishna, have understood the supreme truth, right? They do not run behind this false illusion that, oh, I'm very happy, the stock market went up today, or that, I got this great thing in my life is happening. They do not become overly full of ego, like bloated, like how they say. And one who neither laments upon obtaining something unpleasant. That means some people, you will see that something small thing also happens to them. They run and tell the whole world and they want a lot of sympathy. And they're like, why does this happen to me? Why does this always happen to me? So we should not lament, because this is a cycle, just like we have the cycle of birth and death. We have the cycle of sukh and dukh, shitoshan. That means it's constantly changing. One moment we're happy, next moment we're sad, happy, sad, happy, sad. It keeps changing like that. And in that same way, Krishna is saying that who is self-intelligent. Now, this one, being self-intelligent, what is that? Because that is only with the mercy of Guru Maharaj. Otherwise, we are not intelligent at all. When one approaches a bona fide spiritual master, understands, right, the science of God, they become self-intelligent. That means then they do not let the outside forces impact them. They use their buddhi, their intelligence, not to listen to other people, but to convince other people that God does exist. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Right? And one who is unbewildered means no matter what may come, they are constantly surrendered to Krishna. And our Param Guru Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Pad, he used to say, thank you, Krishna, for this moment as it is now. Because in this moment, there could be we could be happy or sad. Something really good may have happened to us, or something really bad may have happened to us. Once there was a farmer and he had a horse. One day the horse ran away. All of the villagers came and they began lamenting, and they began saying, it's so sad that your horse ran away. What will you do now? Right? He used to help you a lot, and he used to carry things for you and everything. What will you do? It's so sad, right? He was neither happy nor sad. He said, we will see. And he said, we will see. And then the next day, that same horse came back and he bought two more horses with him. Then all of the villages again came. Why? Because they wanted to take part in his happiness. But remember, nobody really takes part in our happiness. Half of the people become more jealous. They come there to see, oh, why are they celebrating so much? Why do they have everything? Why do they get everything? So half the people are there, not with that whole positive intention. Right? So next day, that horse brought back two more horses. There were three horses total now, and they all started living at the farm. Next evening, all the villagers came. They told the farmer, it is so good. Look, your horse went away one day. Next day, he brought back two more horses. You now have so much more help around the farm and everything. They said, this is so good, right? He said, we will see. Now, a week later, the two horses that came back, they were really like jungly horses. They were like, untrained, untamed or anything. Now, this farmer's son was riding the horse, the new ones, and they got very aggressive. And you know how the horse lifts up its front legs? So the horse lifted up its front legs, and that his son fell and he broke his leg. Again, all the villagers came. And they said, "Oh my God, this is so bad. The horses came, but looks like they brought you a lot of bad luck. Your son has now broken his leg. This is so sad, right?" Again, he said, "We shall see." Right? He remained calm in all of the situations, whether good, whether his horse was gone, whether he got more horses, whether his son's leg broke or anything. He remained constant. Right? So now the son had a broken leg and he was being treated. On the subsequent day, right, all of the military men came to the village. And they said, "Whoever has young children between these ages, we need to take them and go." So they took all the kids from there. But now this farmer's child had a broken leg, so they could not take him. And right from the broken leg, it takes time to heal. So they could not take him. So again, the villagers came to his house. He was a very famous guy. The villager came again. They told him, "This is so good that your son's leg broke. All of our children got taken away to the military. At least your son is with you. This is so good, right? Now at least accept this is good." He still said, "We will see." He was neither happy nor sad. Because everyday life will keep changing like this. It is a circle. Circle never remains the same. It's constantly changing. In fact, now scientists have also said that we thought that the sun was just standing in one place and all the 9 planets were revolving around the sun. But that is not the case. It is being said that actually the sun is moving and all of the planets also are moving along with it to a different direction. So it's not that we are in the same place always. It's shown that the sun also is moving and all of the planets also are moving together with it, just like that. So we used to think that we were just constantly still in this whole galaxy, but it's constantly moving. How bubble just moves all over. So our galaxy also is moving all the way. It is said that there's a gravitational pull near the black hole, and everyone really revolves around it and is constantly moving, just like the planets are revolving around the sun. That is so eye-opening that the sun also constantly keeps moving around the whole galaxy, and our planets are actually really, the sun is acting like that magnetic force, keeping everyone together, and all of our planets revolve around that sun. So even the earth is not still, everything is changing. The sun also is not still, everything is constantly moving and changing. And that is life. The sooner we accept it, right, and surrender to Krishna and accept everything as it comes without becoming too happy, without becoming too sad, then what will happen is that our whole life will become successful, because that's what Krishna has been showing, that one who shows equanimity and sameness. Every situation is the same. All the people are the same to us. Everyone is the same for us. But it takes a lot of purity to get to that place. It's not that we wake up tomorrow and we start seeing everybody the same and we think we are just like that. Like how yesterday we were talking about Namdev Maharaj. So it is not like that. We actually have to practice that within our heart. That comes with a lot of chanting, with a lot of listening to Hari Katha, with a lot of seva. And some people, it takes many, many births. So rather than doing all of this, Krishna says, simply surrender unto me. And Srila Prabhupada said, if you chant sincerely in this lifetime, you can go back to Krishna. Let us make that the goal of our life, go back to Krishna in this lifetime, simply by chanting, listening to Hari Katha, and performing seva. So we'll end, then we continue tomorrow. Before we end, we'll chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री श्री राधा वृंदावन चंद्र बिहारी लाल की जय। गीता गौर हरि बोल। जय जय श्री राधे। जय जय श्री राधे। जय जय श्री राधे।